if my thing goes all weird, let me know.
If your thing goes weird?
If I didn't charge my phone up, it was only on fault, like, it was losing charge.
Oh, gosh.
But if it does, if I have it on charge, it gets really, horrible. I'm so glad I joined the server.
Oh, that makes me very happy to hear. I'm very happy that you are here.
Literally, I woke up this morning, I was sat there going, right, I can build like here, but I need to work out what that's like, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, when your brain just starts doing like, oh, I need to do this, and I can do that, and I can do that, and oh, that'd be interesting to do, and I wonder if I can get away with doing that.
I'm pretty locked in with the things I get to do in life, just because my job responsibilities pretty much ground me to my house and I can't really leave town even. So it's nice to be able to play games. I mean, I practice escapism a lot. I imagine someone in your position probably feels very similarly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I definitely live vicariously through my games.
I meant every word I said in that letter. 100%. It's not for everybody, but there are. I think I've assembled a very good group of people here. Avengers level for sure.
Definitely, like, I don't get any bad vibes from anyone, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like, definitely as a girl, and I have had it, like, join a group and everyone seems okay, but then you just get like the odd like, little creepy remark, and I'm just like, hang on, dude. Like, we can all joke and banter and all the rest of it, it's best of everyone, but just at that level.
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, oh yeah, I wouldn't have it here. I wouldn't allow it. I'd call it out once, right, in private. I'd call it out a second time in public, and if it was just an issue, I'd remove it. 100%.
Yeah.
I will not jeopardize the success of this goal with things like that. I won't.
Yeah. In all honesty, you're literally doing something I've always wanted to do. Like, I've always wanted to have like a role-play server and like just have little factions, but like that aren't actually against each other. They're just, you know, working with each other, but not working with each other. Like, if you need help, everybody's there to help.
100%. We're building a country.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely a make-believe one because everybody gets on.
I have so much I could say on the matter. But it is nice to see that in an environment or in a world where people aren't required to be anything other than what they want to be, it's nice to see that it seems to form a pretty nice place to be.
Yeah. And most people don't want to be assholes. But there's a few in the world that probably do want to be an asshole and probably are.
But we keep those
But I
on.
generally,
We keep those away.
yeah. Yeah. I hope Doc's okay, me just going off and doing my own like little buildy thing up here. I think we have a rough plan in our heads, what we're doing.
He told me he was. Yeah, he told me that you were building up on the ridge. I would just proceed to your heart's content. To my understanding, he's just excited at the fact that you're here. I wouldn't worry about land space either, because I offered to give you guys the entirety of Carno Island to make another country if you guys got enough people, right? Like make it little Australia, or it's roughly about the same size as England anyway. So we'll send all the people with accents outside of here there.
That's you guys. It's not me. I'm the OG country, remember?
Yeah.
We all came from that. If you like it or not.
Well, are you gonna take me back, or like what? Because if that's not an offer, then I can't feel any sort of patronage towards it. Now you give me a ticket. Let me get out of Cheeto Town. I'll go.
Probably not. Like, we were going to do that once, and then I think we just couldn't be asked.
It's a brief offer.
Oh.
This is a formal declaration. The king is willing to forgive this because no.
You're too far away. We can't be asked.
The window of opportunity is closing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a very British thing of like, yeah, we were going to do this, but we just can't be fucked anymore, so we're not.
We get a little ska on here too? Okay. This is... I said I was going to create another playlist, but honestly, this just might be fused into mine.
At the moment, I have Johnny Cash on for my playlist, so there you go.
Yeah, no, this is going to be the perfect little bit of everything.
I challenge anybody to find something they don't like on my playlist.
Are you...
My personal challenge to the world.
Are you aware of the band Biting Elbows?
I am not. I've never even heard of it.
I would highly recommend that you stop everything you're doing and go listen to the album Shorten the Longing. No, you don't have to, but like, it's that good. I listen to it regularly. Actually, yeah, to join a jam sometime. Did they legalize marijuana over there for you yet?
No. Not that bothers me, really. What one am I listening to?
Shorten the Longing. It's the album.
Okay. Yeah, they haven't done that over yet. There's loads of people that obviously want it.
Well, pain management for the number one, right? Like, do they have access to it for those sorts of things?
Doesn't work. Nope. I don't know. But it doesn't work for me, and I've never been offered it. I've tried it.
Not for everybody. I've got friends who are allergic to it, and I've got other friends that have anxiety, and it only makes it worse.
Yeah, I don't think. Generally, anyone that goes, oh yeah, it's a wonder drug, and it's all this and it's all that, I'm just like,
Nothing's ever that good.
No.
I found another one.
What?
Found another one.
Another?
I'm naming the scrapper now.
Heck yeah. Good practice.
In your face.
Yeah. So there's a house the spire outside. This little spire right when you're leaving the bay here by the temporary drawbridge. And they freaking put a house on top of it and they spawn out of it. And I think I'm gonna build some sort of catcher for them, right? Where they filter downwards into a cage, and then I just go shopping, right? Like a Plinko machine for people.
Okay. No.
I'd say it's just like an involuntary workforce.
I'm not saying involuntary. If they are, that's just
You know where sitting in the perimeter guard guy is, right?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, you know where mine are sitting? Where I have mine standing guard, right?
Out by where?
Right there, I've got my Harrisaur.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right there by him, and there was one in here, just sitting there, right over here.
Causing a fucking ruckus.
No, she was just sitting there. She was just chilling down here in the little hole. And I was like, okay, I don't have one of you yet.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I built some phobias to get more meat.
So what are they good for other than pooping? Anything? I can't find what they can harvest.
Meat.
They harvest meat.
The crap at everything else other than they're good for meat and they're good for shit, basically.
Yeah, that's all they're good for.
Huh.
But if you
That
obviously
is all
if you had like if you had one poop machine and like say 2 or 3 dung beetles, obviously then the dung beetles turn the shit into fertilizer. It's a good way of doing that way.
Smart.
Yep. Feed it some
Stim berries and you're sorted.
berries and you just goes on a poop fest.
Well, if we have a party, let's not call it that though. Right. We might attract we might attract the wrong crowd.
I don't know. They pay big bucks for that shit. Literally.
Okay, some very tasty metal on here. I'm loving it. I think we're new music friends. I think that's what's happened here.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Oh, the squeals. Barf, barf.
Yeah, I'm gonna die out there. I have a single thing, yeah. I'll be alright. Temperature changed right before I died.
What?
I almost froze to death.
Oh, don't do that.
That's not a good thing to do. Would not highly recommend.
I did it. I came close. I was like 11 hit points.
Okay. Down. Check it down. Check it down. Yeah, when you said about the mod list, I did add the ones that like I use on my solo server or solo game.
Okay. We'll take a look at them. We'll take a look at them.
Yeah, have a look at.
I can't guarantee any mods will be taken, but I will definitely keep them in mind when we're adding.
Oh yeah, it's just like because I know we were talking about it the other day, and I was like, oh, like I think they might be helpful, like they might be interesting for you guys to have.
Very much. The suggestions are always helpful to have. I'll take a look at them. I know we're kind of avoiding building mods for the most part.
Yeah, that you know the one we were saying about last night, the rustic build.
Yeah.
They now have a skin one that you can just change the skin of the build.
You
So
talk.
I think a bit like the Bob's Tales.
You talk about the Western editions pack with the tub and stuff.
Yeah, no, they got like just like the rustic building stuff. So like so it looks like I can never remember the first name of it. Pictures, whatever it's called.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, they now do a skin mod for their build, so you don't actually have to build it. You can just change the look of the building so it looks like theirs, but isn't actually theirs. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Because I know you said about that it changes something deeper in game or something.
Yeah. A lot of those builds had they changed a lot of things that would absolutely ruin a lot of the systems I'm trying to build here, such as removing some caps and I mean a lot of it's easy use stuff, which I get, but for what we're doing here, we yeah.
I'm in a tree. You know what I'm doing. There we go.
Okay. I like computing.
Man, got sidetracked again.
You're doing what?
I said, man, got sidetracked again. He over here playing with another train.
I am delivering a stegosaur.
Mountain is dark.
Oh, what is this? I love this. Shum by Go A. Okay, add it to the playlist. That's going on there. There's so much that on Spotify. On the Spotify. Okay, all right. Heck yeah, good song. Going on the soundtrack. I think I did. And then Titanium. Excellent.
Neither of you and Andy now to know what's happening like Ironwood. Stop it. Look at that fucking door, but there's door out there. Lol. Hi, sorry.
Oh, that was a treat. Thank you. Stegosaur inbound. ETA 10 minutes.
That's okay. I am down by the water anyway at the moment. Oh, boy, it's dark. I'm just resting my hands and, well, it's resting my hands and filling up for my new victory ball.
All right. Freight car is loaded. We are heading your way now.
Yeah, right. I can have it. Okay. But alright. A minute, I'll just grab next side.
Can you see the flare I just shot up from where you are?
No.
Alright. I'm going to fire them periodically. I want to know how far they show.
Like, it might not help because I am on a bit of a cornery area.
Fair enough.
Like, it's not like a flat area, one straight area, it's all wiggly around here.
The train to your place is live on the stream right now.
I'm literally sat on the station roof on my bird.
Okay.
Alright, Major Pain, where you at? There you are. I want you to hold my gear off. And boss on. Look like I'm ready. Always. Oh no. Wait, little problem, my friend.
What's up? What's wrong?
When you equip the painted armor on,
Oh, that's yeah. I discovered that you have to apply the paints from the inventory of the NPC.
oh, is that it?
Yeah, I figured out how to work around it, but it didn't make me happy about it. You worked really hard on that.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, just have to redo it. Yeah, that includes my armor. I just made my armor that I just painted black and red. I just noticed that because the second I put it on Major Pain did look what he was supposed to, and then I noticed it. Yeah, that's alright. I got a full stack of uncooked metal already.
Full stack of uncooked metal.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
It's in my storage box up by the Yankee.
Are you planning to sell the metal for currency, or what's?
this early on, I could.
All right. So, Tosh, Vosh, Vosh, Tosh, Tosh, Vosh. Hey, where are you wanting the station at? Because I'll pull the train to the exact part you need to make connections to cars with.
Okay, I don't really mind. Like, I was saying, we could just use the little station that we've already got, because it's flat there.
Okay. That's only a temp station. But I think the plan was to raise the rails a lot sooner in the track, so it's all raised around this edge.
Yeah. Like, I think we do have... I know he wants to have, like, a little water park area down here. So probably not around this area. So either where roughly... I think if we have it roughly where the actual station is...
Okay.
At the moment, I think that'd be a good area to be.
Okay.
Because then we can do, like, a walking in bit.
Let's get your dyno unloaded here. So if you like the station where it's at, let's see, there we go. But I'll definitely be coming through for a station overhaul when the time is right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it's here, because I've got... Yeah. Yeah, because I was kind of designing it that the station was here, so that'd probably be a good idea.
So, if you noticed, if you noticed,
If
the
we,
restraint movie having been started at the end of the
He said the soundtrack.
he said what? You kind of cutting out a little bit, boss. What'd you say?
Me or her?
You.
I said, if you noticed, there was a strange building having started to have been built.
A strange boat?
A building. You'll see it on your way back to Citadel.
Okay.
Right there on the island coming off of the shore,
Right.
going towards the Citadel.
Pause right. Go back to his nose like you were. I'm going to get a screenshot.
I'm starting to build a
All right, now do the. Hold on one second. Do the wave emoji or the wave emote. Are you?
No, because every time I do emojis, it won't let me do it for some reason.
Are you? Which kind of controller are you using?
Xbox.
Okay, so you actually have to select the emoji with your trigger.
Oh.
Yep.
I was it. Oh, fuck.
Do that again. Okay, cool, perfect. Got it. Thank you. I will process that image and send it to you so you can journal about it if you want.
Yeah.
All right, let me unclaim this. Royal Forester, I never had a name for you, but you served us quite well. You helped me in the very beginning to build the stone garden, and you are now going to live with Tosh. at the Catalina Wine Mixer. Really, this is a great place to retire. A lot less dangerous for you. Tosh, please take care of him. I think it's a him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please take care of him. He's a good boy. He likes berries. So.
So have you never had a name for him?
I never had a name for him.
Poor little bastard.
Is that what you're gonna name him? That's
I'll give
awful.
him a name. No, I'm not going to name everything. I've got a name generator
Oh, okay.
thing on my phone, so I like going through that and then finding like cool little names I can name them.
All right. Now, Lord Helsing or Lord Lord Alucard. What were you saying?
I crossed the ocean to get to the Citadel. I have started building a guard shack
Okay.
right beside the train.
All right.
He now has a name.
What is his name?
His name is now Wild Root.
Wild Root?
I was going for the fact that obviously he was a forestry dino.
He was, and that is a beautiful name. Thank you. Oh, do you guys have any cargo to send to the Citadel?
I haven't put any in.
Okay. If there's anything you want shipped to the Citadel, it goes in the black box. If you put a note in there, it'll go another step after that. If it doesn't have a note in it, then it will just go to your storage facility on the docks. I won't start building your storage area until you actually send something, but I'm doing these dynamic areas of the dock. So let's say you send me a little bit of stuff. Well, maybe I'll add enough boxes to your area up there to handle basically what you've been sending. But if you start sending more things, or you start sending dinos, you start sending other things like that, then I'll start upgrading your section of the dock accordingly. And it will develop based on how you guys are playing. Lord Alucard, am I to take it that you are going to be building defensive positions like towers and arming them with archers based on what you think is the most strategic place of defense?
Yes.
I think that's absolutely beautiful. And I look forward to collaborating with you on these things. Absolutely. That is awesome. I need that. The Empire needs that. I am returning right now.
I didn't get much built
It's okay.
because we were doing other things. And my broom or whatever you call her is fucking your wall.
I will do what I can to assist. I have quite a few positions that we need fortified. Would you be interested in assisting me with construction of the first Ludes platform?
Let me get an actual spot for me built first.
Oh no, not now. That's like later, like a couple days at least. I want you to get to your place because I'm going to lay the rails up there and start working the track up to it. So far, bangers, everyone.
Huh?
Every song on this playlist she sent me is really good.
You are my son.
Oh, are you familiar with the Stegosaur's variable controls?
Yeah. I'm trying to refresh my memory at the moment of what does what, if that makes sense.
I believe cutting does thatch, the heavy damage does wood, and sharp damage does grass and berries. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Berries, then thatch, then wood.
For hard plate does. Oh, I need to get. Hang on. I have to get my book.
Alright, then I'm gonna have to get off here, finish up at work, so I can go home.
Wait, you've been at work?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Ain't home from there.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. Also,
What did I miss?
I appreciate you as a person for doing that kind of work because I often think about what life's like going to be like for me when I'm elderly, and I'm terrified of dying alone in a situation where there's no one around to help me. So
You normally won't catch me online during work hours. Especially if the other consumer is home.
oh yeah.
I'm working with 1 out of 2 instead of so. I have a little bit more leeway at the moment. Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Oh, you're hopping off now? All right, we'll see you.
Yeah.
We'll see
I'm
you.
gonna finish paperwork before I have to go here in a few minutes, and then I go to my other job for the next 12 hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you again. Feel free to shoot ideas to me of what you're thinking you might do, so I don't accidentally do something with the rails that screws that up. First and foremost, I'm going to get the rails up to that area, but I don't need to go too far into it. So.
I don't have an area set for me myself yet.
Okay. Well, we'll prioritize that next time you're on.
No,
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right.
Hey.
I like that guy.
Oh, you seem cool.
He's
Alright,
direct and very forward with his opinions, and I like that person.
Yeah, I'd rather be told that they think I'm a twat or whatever than just keep telling me directly, don't pussyfoot around it, because I just get confused and then I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, hate me all you want, as long as you know that it's me that you hate, and not, just what you think is me. Good morning, Empress. Added 2 mods last night. Empress just joined the stream on the stream with Tosh, right? Vosh?
Ash.
Yeah, Vash right now. Added 2 mods. The ballista that anybody can get onto, which was necessary for doing whaling expeditions, and the community train, which I found out that, one, you can paint it, which is great because I'm going to make the Azure Princess. The Azure Princess is going to be just these first rail cars back here. This one. Oh. That's not even the best part of the update that you probably don't know that they did, because they did an update. I'm just gonna let you see yourself. But yeah, we just got done delivering the Royal Forester to the Catalina Wine Mixer to assist in their expansion projects. So Royal Forester has been rehomed and renamed to what?
Wild Root.
Wild Root, which I think is a beautiful, lovely name. So Wild Root is now going to work in the employ of the Catalina wine mixer. I haven't quite figured out all aspects of the new train yet. Allegedly, it has the option to be a little bit faster or quite possibly operate a little bit slower. And it is paintable, which is great. And what I'm going to build out of the entire passenger car with cars like this first car you see back here, but I'm going to paint them all blue to match. And it's going to be this beautiful blue streak that travels just for sightseeing and people transportation. But you're about to see something that is going to absolutely change what ARC is and can be. Whoops. Switch the fucking track. There we go. I want you to take a look at this. Yes, that's right. They fixed the white paint for wood surfaces. And for all surfaces, including stone. Oh, I know it does. Going to be decommissioning the this vessel, or recommissioning it. Yeah, I know, right? So, I'm going to be demilitarizing this vessel and recommissioning it to be just purely a whaling ship. So it's going to get a new coat of paint, some extra bits and bobs added, and the forge, which used to be for making bolts on expeditions, is now going to be, this is going to be cut out. We're going to put an industrial grill on here so that we can grill up all that fish meat, that prime fish from the whales, right off the bat. Use that to tame people, or animals, too. We have a good... Oh, you don't even know. Okay, so I was talking to Lord Alucard, and I don't know if you've been on the Discord at all, but Lord Alucard has decided to align with the Empire and has established the Helsing Defense Force. Yeah, the Helsing Defense Force. So the Helsing Defense Force is going to essentially be the Empire's military. His priorities are going to be building defensive structures, training soldiers so they can be deployed around the map, and outfitting them, naming them, maintaining them. So I'm going to show you the official uniform of the Lunar Empire's military forces. I think you're going to love it. I wish you were on the stream, but I understand if you're not feeling well. But you should probably just suck it up and come experience this with me. Okay.
Don't be horrible.
I'm about to test the elevators to see if they've been fixed. Hopefully they have been. That way we can have direct access up into here. I think I may widen the road. I'm not sure of that. So, as usual, we come in here. I don't know if I ever got to show you, but I set up a marketplace in here, right? And these stalls are going to be rentable. So if someone has products they want to sell, but it's not enough to really open a whole business about, they get with an admin or a member of Citadel staff. They come over here, they pick what stall they want, and we let them kind of just design this, little one-by-one space with us helping them do it. They put their items they want to sell in a box, or quests they want to give out in a box, and then signposts we fill in, and then that stall stays there until it's no longer valid, right? So, the official uniform of... There it is. So the official uniform of the Lunar Alliance military forces is red and black. These different color notes you see on here indicate what They are, as like a type of human, right? So these are the ones that are hands. These are the gatherers. They have the brown accent to them. That's how you know that's the gatherer. This is the spear throwers. That's the turquoise, right? So because they're Marines, this is a water tool. So this is like the Marines force. That one's somewhere else. These are the bowlowers. They slow you down, so I figured yellow was the best, option for that color. These are the tamers, right? These are the ones that just do the torpor damage. These guys are blue, right? The non-threatening torpor damage blue. We got to get these guys painted up because when you equip them, the paint goes away and you got to do it again. Here we have Duke Lunosis is of Duke. Fuck, my mouth. Okay, sorry. I think I added too much parsley to my pasta. Duke Lunosis of Winterhaven in the Northern Tribes has requested a personal guard. His color is purple, so this is Duke Lunosis' personal guard. And this, our new Alucard, who owns a craft shop in real life with his wife. We spent about a good 2.5 hours designing all the different costumes for the people. So he built a whole outfit for Batman. None of these helmets could be used by anybody because nobody has the tech grams, although I will be authorizing Batman and our military forces to use them. So, and for you, Empress, I had commissioned the Empress's personal guard. These are two warrior assassins. We have one that's the swordsman, and the other that's the bowfighter. And these are to accompany you on your expeditions. They are your personal guard to defend you and give their life if necessary. So, look forward to that. We're going with a naming scheme as well. Let's see, talk about it. Okay, so this is BU0001. Rooster, yeah. So, you should be excited. You should be excited because this is only going to get better. So today I'm going to be focusing on getting the Cats platform set up in there in the next strut over. This strut right here, we're going to turn into the garrison, right? So this strut's actually going to be 2 struts tall, and then with another tower out of it, it's going to be the garrison. So it's going to serve as the military guild. So this is where we're going to have a bunch of armor stands set up, a few for each class. Right? Because you saw there's like 7 or 8 of them. A few for each class. And behind glass in the row of one class is going to be what that armor looks like. Right? Like a full set of that armor for that class, what it looks like. And then there's going to be 5 armor stands naked in front of that. The garrison is going to build these armor sets and paint these armor sets over time. And we're going to know when we need to replace them based on if they're there or not, or if orders are placed, right? So it's essentially going to be like an armory on board the Citadel, inside the Crystal Palace, fortified and defended and operated by and with the Helsing Defense Force. So they're going to be right there. So current plan is, we have the marketplace here for animal refuge. We have the cat station here for cargo transport and unloading to be brought through, to be distributed into the market, or to be brought through and distributed into the garrison. Depending on what's being moved. So if people are being moved via aircraft, soldiers, whatnot, they can go here to the Cats platform. If cargo is being moved, it can go here to the Cats platform and vice versa. And the Cats platform, of course, also opens up into this main bay so that he can service all the rest of the struts on the Crystal Palace, the Citadel, the Crystal Palace, the Citadel. So, interchangeable words. Gonna get your elevator set up here. Your main dyno elevator is gonna come up the middle here. That's gonna be the big one. On the sides here, these are gonna be single elevators, or maybe the medium, whatever one I get to fit in here. Thank you. Top of that, let's see here. Other plans we have. So I brought your ship out here because I am bringing the rails, and a second set of rails. Right. This is where the station parks. Whoop. Hey, what are you doing here, bud? And I think we're probably going to give this one to Batman to use for bad purposes. I don't know yet. It's very in-universe Batman for Batman to get prototype military equipment to use for his bad adventures, but we'll see. I am going to be building one of these, two more of these. One specifically to act as a military vehicle. So it's going to be based on this design, but more so set up for troop transport, quick insertion, and stuff like that. And it's gonna be militarized because it's gonna be operated by HDF. I'm gonna be building all of their vehicles. So all boats, ships, tanks, whatnot, any craft hardware for the military, I'm gonna be constructing. So there's a uniformity to it. I'm also going to be in charge of what happens to those vessels as well. So when it comes time to decommission a vessel, such as the Shadowcaster over there, it's going to be made into like a more of a civilian model, and it's going to be offered on market. We can offer to sell it through quests. People can earn them. But for anybody wanting to go the boat life or the boat job life, they're going to be able to take their pick of decommissioned military vessels or luxury yachts, such as the Juniper. Like there's going to be options of what people are sailing. And I'm gonna absolutely flood the market with my flavor of style. So I'm not really worried about there being too many rafts because I don't think a lot of people are going to be making them in addition to me. So, but that's going to keep our world looking the same. That's why that's why Star Trek works. That's why Star Wars works. Well, no, we're not getting rid of the Juniper. But what I am saying is that we will offer luxury yachts. Until you build your ferry. Well, I'm going to start working on the oil ferry today too. Yeah, I have so much to do today. It's probably going to extend it tomorrow. So if you come out here, this platform leads right here. You can come directly onto the top of the train. You can use the parked train as a walking platform, right, to move over the next train or to come down onto, this is going to be a different train. Steamheart is being decommissioned from main rail usage and onto Citadel-only usage to help me build these rails. These rails are going to come through here. And they're going to come up here. Thank you. Thank you very much. The rails are going to come up here. We're going to extend the city square down more to this area. The rails are going to come up here. And they're going to curve their way up. Foundation duty. I don't know what that means. Can you hop on the stream today? I would love to hear you tell me all about foundation duty. Oh, for the railroad to stop rock spawns. Yeah, I'll go through it. Usually what I do is I build I master the path, right? And then I take the train through. And then I go over the path. Sweet. I will see you in 5. The Empress will be joining us.
I heard.
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
What? What'd you say? You died? Tash? Bash? Cash? Cash?
Hi.
Hi.
Tash.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Hi.
You say you gabbed?
No, I guessed.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to build something on the Citadel at some point? Doesn't have to be today.
Yeah, I can do at some point.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Honestly,
I don't know what our trade's gonna be.
honestly, even if it was just a little market, just to show, like that you have presence on the server.
Mhm.
That way, when people come here, because the first place they come to is the Citadel. Because you know me, I rep the Citadel, right? 100%.
Yeah.
So if they come to there and then they see that, oh, these are these people, and oh, and this is how a shop works, then we can really get the trade engine going.
Yeah.
Empress,
Yeah.
welcome. Well, I thought you joined, but I can't hear you. Empress, welcome. Okay, I won't try again. Hello. Are you muted?
Discord was back at 0, of course.
Hi.
It's so weird. I'm gonna look that up right now because that shit pisses me off every morning. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try not to cough.
You're fine. I've been coughing all night.
Yeah, yours is probably for good reasons. Are you actually getting sick? I would feel bad if you're actually getting sick.
I am a deity. I do not get sick.
Alright, let me look this up real quick. Why? Google should sponsor me.
Why? Because you use it so much?
Yep.
I mean,
And they promote them so much. Literally, anytime someone asks me something, I'm either like, Google it, or I Google it. Google got me through college.
I do love Google. Long time benefit.
I wanted to work for them back before I had kids and stuff, but apparently they're kind of exclusive to get into.
I could see that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's definitely a cool kids club of rich nerds. No doubt.
Yeah, I reckon they like letting riff raff.
I'm painting one of the workshops. You can stay a lot, or one of the market stands. You can stay away as long as you like, Empress. I understand you being sick, but to understand there may not be anything left to paint in this giant coloring book I've built you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Where the fuck did I put my vape?
Would be because the voice settings are incorrect or faulty.
Maybe your app cache is too full, or like it's got an error in your saved data cache, and just that one little spot, and clearing the cache would fix it. Because I mean, if that's just little tiny, like, basic user data, it's worth investigating.
So apparently, It's Discord's attenuation feature in voice settings. Set it to 0, and you'll be good.
Attenuation.
That's what they said. And I did mess with my voice settings right before this started happening.
What if we got all the walls up around the Citadel and got it painted white and beautiful and black before anybody got back into this in the morning? Can you imagine? And look at all that.
I know.
That
What
shiny
did
light.
Did Wildcard do an ARC update last night?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't realize. I thought you had just I thought it was one of the mods you had put in or something that fixed the white.
No, they actually gave us the
Damn.
light. They're giving us everything we want.
Damn! Wildcard!
I know. Like, they've already listed. They can get it in. As a collective team, they could get it in.
There's so much little shit that, I would love for them to fix, but it's, not a huge deal if they don't, But then when they do, something as simple as just being able to paint stuff white, It's like, fuck, thank God. That's amazing.
It added an entire new contrast and color spectrum. The combinations are so... it's a whole new flavor. A certain refinement that the world has never been able to have because there wasn't white paint. It's going to make our project... They probably gave it to us on purpose because they know what we're doing. Like, you know what Tradewinds needs? White paint.
I have a massive soft spot for white T-Rexes. I don't know why.
Yeah. The last server I played on, I had some really gorgeous white and lavender boss Rexes. They were my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but certain coloured things, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I will have all of those. But white and black Rexes, they're just so pretty.
I've never had the patience to own a Rex.
Oh, you imagine.
But you should... Have you made contact with Bethany yet?
Me?
Yeah. No, of course you have. No, I'm talking to Vash.
No, I haven't.
Bethany is the breeder for our server in our world. And I'm sure that if you said you were looking for a white Rex, they'd make it their mission to make sure you have it. With glee.
Yep. And Bet's also dying for work. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they traded you work for some of the price of a Rex.
I just feel bad having a Rex because obviously I don't really do the whole fighting stuff. I just pretty Rex. I love you. That's the most I do of it. I'm just I just sit there and love you.
You know, if I read a children's book about a nice woman who lived on the coast, who took care of an animal otherwise used for war and showed an entire life of friendship and freedom, I think my kids would probably grow up to not be serial killers. So I mean, I'd say write the book.
it's a typical girl thing to do, though, isn't it? It's like, oh, look at
Yeah.
this really dangerous animal. I'm going to love you and pick you out it because I love you and I know you won't hurt me even though you can, and I know you won't because you're so cute.
You just reminded me of a video I watched yesterday where this woman thought she could walk up to a bull on this, I think it was a beach in Mexico, where the bull was like digging his nose in her bag, and she walked up to it and rubbed it on the head and tried to take the bag out from underneath of it, and the bull just started headbutting her all the way across the beach. She was fine by the end of the video, but I'm like, yeah, that is some white ass woman shit to do. I mean, I don't think I would do that, honestly.
Are you saying you wouldn't
exactly.
choose
Like,
the bear?
literally.
I'd choose a bear, but not a bull.
Depends what the bowl's like. Like, born and raised on a farm, so I've seen good bowls and I've seen bad bowls.
Oh, this is wild. This was a wild one on the beach in Mexico. Everyone was screaming at this lady. They're like, stay away from it! Stay away from it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
A wild cow and a wild bull, I'd rather pick the bull.
A wild what?
Oh, cow.
A wild,
A cow will be more expensive.
like a moo cow?
Definitely if he has a cow.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's
That's what they need to add in Ark. I wanted them to add Archnoses in here so badly.
So there's a mod called Star Farm Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to play with that on my private server, but it's not. I don't know. I don't think it would really fit for this server because
No.
it adds a lot of regular animals in that we otherwise have like dinosaurs for.
I think it would add a lot to this server. If we're civilizing the nation, obviously we're bringing real animals. I'm all for that.
You just have chickens and pigs.
I am
cows,
100% for that mod.
horses, cats.
Like, I will literally download
yeah.
it right now.
They have different kinds of horses too.
Yeah, and also you can tame ravens out of it. What? I'm like.
Listen,
one
can I
of them.
download it twice? Because I download it twice. My life goal is to own 2 different animals. Well, more than that. But specifically, I want a raven, or at least a couple of them. Well, I need one, and we need to become friends, and then we'll get more, and he'll tell them that we need to become friends, and it'll just become a faster process every time until I have a whole flock. But also, I would capybara.
Capybara.
Yeah, because you can't.
Your mommy's
I could never have a bad day if I woke up to just a capybara, right?
I live with 9 guinea pigs.
No way! We used to have guinea pigs, didn't we, buddy?
Yeah. So, our Star Farm animals, it has cats, chickens, cows and bulls, horses, ponies, pigs, rabbits, sheep, crows, basically a raven. And that's it.
Arguably.
Empress, I'm letting you know now. I don't care if it divides the people. I want that mod. I want the mod. I want to be able to send chickens to places. I want to be able to collect ravens. You know.
I think if we're going to add a mod like that, we need to take a mod and add it from the suggestion list with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So let's add a mod that will complement it.
What if I put it on the suggestion list?
Yes, put it on the suggestion list. I definitely go do that right now, and please provide enough information that everybody else is as easily convinced as I was.
Can you do that, Tosh?
Yeah.
You don't have to. No pressure, but
No, you don't have to.
it would definitely help the case. And then Empress, I need you to look through the suggestions, and I need you to find one of the mods that is going to complement building of places to utilize it, right? If you're going to be able to make me prettier farms and fields and stuff like that, yeah, we'll get the animals to put in there. But
Well, I want to get right. We want deco, not building.
no, we did deco.
Stuff in there as well. My list.
Yeah.
So I want you to heavily consider. Look at the new Western theme mod they added as an additional delve into what the Frontier one already was. Look at that for me, because I really.
Is it an Arc Edition mod?
Well, no, it.
Or is it a separate? Okay.
Look at the. It's the.
Is it in the list?
No, It's been mentioned
Okay.
100 times, though. It's the Western one. It's one of the
I'll look it up. It's patching for me, so as soon as it's done, I'm gonna pull up the mod
because
list.
I was liking the Western one, and I really don't think we should add any other structure mods. But
Yeah, because that Kinder's Frosted building, they do a skin mod now that you can just have the skins of the building, not the actual building. And also, I put the R on farm animals, and I took some screenshots of the screenshots, if that makes sense.
Okay, awesome.
Empress, are you hopping on, or are you playing Oracle today?
I'm hopping on for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be on and off depending on how my kids are doing. The baby's feeling a little better, so.
I think Bet would love the more animals to breed, don't you?
Yes, I think so.
Like, I would totally get behind, like, breeding, like,
Like,
having
you know what?
actual little farm sort of thing.
I really think you would love
Farmland
the
is
visual
important.
storage.
The what? No.
The visual
No.
storage.
No.
No?
You talking about the one that says the numbers on the front and shows a picture of it?
No, that's a tech thing. No, visual storage is where they give you like a crane and you can move supplies off of your train into like a bin that shows rocks, a bin that shows wood, a bin that shows flint.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, and it actually has like rocks in it. It has wood in it. It has flint in it. It's not numbers. It's not text.
Oh God, you're gonna make me
They've also
mod.
updated it. They've also updated it now so they can start storing perishables. So you have a jar for honey. You can have a glass beaker for biotoxins. You can have a pantry now.
Oh my God! I can have a pantry.
Yeah.
I think
My bar is going to turn into a bar and restaurant.
Yeah.
this will. Okay, well, hold on. All right, so hold on. Let's look at the RR animals.
I did.
I'm in the mod menu right now. RR star animals.
Yeah.
Honestly, the chickens and cats are pretty fucking
Overwhelmingly
cute. Bunnies aren't
positive.
The bunnies are weird, but they're weird in a cute way.
cute. They are. I haven't played the mod since they updated it last.
So these are dinosaurs, but not.
They're technically dinosaurs, but they look like animals. Like
So
So
regular
they're
do
the
they?
animals from Atlas, technically. Technically, they are the animals from Atlas.
So they're not based on real dinos.
What do you mean? They're based on real animals.
Yeah.
I'm looking at RR star animals, and I'm seeing what looks like
Farm animals.
Oh,
Farm animals. Yeah, because star animals, it's
oh,
the animals from
what a
so all
hilarious
the-
misunderstanding. Okay, the bunnies are cute. The chickens, fuck yes. That's how I'm gonna get Lauren to get into this game is chickens. The horses, I love fucking horses, dude. Wait, rephrase. I fucking love horses, dude.
They look better than the EQs.
Shut the fuck up. There's just cats.
Yeah, I love the cats too.
Can you ride the
Yeah,
horses?
because they look like Norwegian. Yes.
They have cool saddles for them as well.
What are these? Is that what happens when you don't let them trim their teeth? What is this hockey mask sheep? That's cool.
The what?
The sheep. Okay, there's bison. All right, we got goats. All right. Can you think of any issues, any problems this would create?
No, I think it.
I wouldn't say it's game breaking or anything like that, personally.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay.
The only thing I think you might have a problem with, sometimes you do get the odd rainbow spawn.
The what?
Well, a rainbow spawn. So the animal is actually rainbow coloured, and it will, like a LED mix light, it will literally change colours.
I remember that, but it's only like.
The Empire has a standing order to put down abominations, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that I can see it being. What's the one?
Did you update your mods? You updated your mods, right?
Yeah, I did the whole server.
Okay. It's probably because I haven't logged into the server yet. It just says the clingers are still out of date for me.
I went onto the mod page and done it that way.
Yeah, that's probably how I'm about to do it.
What do you put the milk in?
What do you mean, in the fridge?
Okay. I need
Milk has to be for wine, and I'm pretty sure.
I need you guys to talk. I need you guys to talk to Bet about this, right? Because Bet's a mainstay of the server, and I want him to be on board.
Okay.
And if he gives the go-ahead, I know Nova will just do what will. I know Nova will be excited about it because he's excited about the Empire. Obviously, Vosh is down, so then obviously your new tribe mates is going to be happy that there's stuff to do and people to hang out with. So
Yeah, I don't think what we did.
honestly,
One thing that we do have to consider, and I don't know, I'm sure you probably already considered this, but I'm going to say it just in case you haven't. Whenever you download mods, and I saw this was an issue with one of the other mods we had downloaded, occasionally some of the stuff in it will use Engram points. If people are going to have to use their Engram points to buy stuff for the mod, hold on, Declan, I'm talking. And if you decide to take the mod out, that's people losing Engram points. You know what I'm saying?
well, if we have a mod rollback, we will offer free mind wipe tonics available at the Citadel or shipped to them if they have the proper channel set up.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I just want to make sure we had some sort of safety net for that, because I did see one person complain about that with a mod, like one of our first mods or something.
Okay. So
I know a lot of the deco mods as well don't actually use Ingram points to be able to use to craft stuff.
I'm really hesitant to put deco mods because deco mods mean lots of structures in one place.
Well,
I don't know how much Unreal 5 can handle, but I have really big plans on the things we're going to build, and some of them are going to be pretty freaking large.
well, I don't think that's an issue. I mean, as long as you're not filling your space with millions of lights or, covering your whole floor of your palace and fur rugs, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
What? Okay, you've been playing Ascended for a while. Can you tell me some experiences you've had where there was lagging frame rate and issues because of too many objects?
I have had issues with lag over anything, right? Anything as far as people mass breeding dinos at their base and leaving them in like an octagon, for example, but there's 200 dinosaurs inside that octagon. You go to fly over it and your game crashes. And it's not just mods.
Takes more lag.
Yeah, and also torches, like the regular base game torches. When I first started playing ASA on a server where I met people who were like hardcore archers, they came to our base and we had a bunch of torches lighting up this walkway. And they were like, dude, we are laggy as shit. And I was like, what are you talking about? He said, you need to cut off some of these torches because they're lagging us the fuck out. And I was like, really? And we all went, cut off all the torches, and it fixed it. So I don't think it's like really just a matter of people using stuff in moderation. I don't think it's a matter of like mods versus not. I mean, some mods will break stuff, but you just have to like literally Google it, and people will be talking in Reddit about it if it's a mod that breaks anything.
Game break. Yeah.
Is this going to help attract people to our server?
Yes.
Okay.
Because some people just want to build, some people just want to breed, and then there's people like me who really like to decorate.
Same.
And for people who like to decorate, the base game is like very limited. Like you saw what I did with my bar, and that's just being super creative in the moment. But I mean, imagine what I could do if I had like actual little beer glasses, like beer mugs.
Yeah, you can get beer tankards and you can get jars and shit like that. And you can even get bar signs that are like actually go bar in like a neon sign.
See?
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna oh, what?
I'm just keeping it real with you.
No. I'm looking at the pictures for the visual storage right now. That's what I'm reacting to.
Oh, yeah. That, I have not used the visual storage yet, but I have heard amazing things.
I've got it, and I tell you what, like even though I'm playing on creative and I'm on my solo server, it just looks so fucking pretty.
You're going to have a station with all the visual storages lined up and cranes so that you can unload your materials off of the train into the visual storage, and I can already picture it in my head. It looks so good. I've heard some great things about that mod, honestly.
It's a really, really good mod. Like, and also you can, like, setting it up, it took me a little while to work out how to set it up, but once you set it up, you don't have to worry about it.
There's a motherfucking crane.
A crane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a reskinned large elevator with lessened restrictions on foundational requirements. That's fucking genius. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Because I'm a purist, man. Like, I just got Ascended. I was gonna over-inundate myself with mods. I didn't have the option for mods on Evolved. I played on PS4.
Okay, listen. Moon, I played ASE completely vanilla solo player. The entire ASE. I played vanilla solo player. I had no idea how to play with other people. I didn't care. I didn't know how to play with mods. I didn't care. And then I came to ASA.
Visual Storage Admin Menu. Set global values for all visual storage structures. Oh my god, and then so you're telling me they can have these boxes set up on their docks, and I can just drive by and see if there's shit to move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Well, that is no that's really yeah, because then I can have the stone train, right? That comes through to collect stone. Take stone to stone places. And stone places can look like stone places.
Like I was saying to you, Doc, last night about it, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not sure, blah, 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 blah. Like, I generally do feel like it could be one that would, A, benefit the server, B, look fucking awesome, and also go mold it in well what you're trying to do.
Empress, make an announcement that we're dropping.
He doesn't come to me. He listens to me.
Empress, make an. Hey, no, let's not get it twisted, all right? I'm more like you than I am like most guys, okay?
I can agree. He is a ladies' man, but not a ladies' man like that. Like a girl's girl, but a guy's girl. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll be best fucking friend.
Nice person.
I am a nice person. I am a way too nice person to my own detriment. And I'll share some of my poetry with you sometime. You'll understand. I'm one of the good ones. But
Okay, so we need to make an announcement?
yes, make an announcement that we are dropping the server for the Sunday update early so that we can all experience the next phase of Tradewinds, and is the addition of visual storage to complement the rail system. We need to prioritize building new structures in Sector 1. I'll talk about that later, but yeah, rail storage, yeah, I'm going to be building an example of a fully functional rail service station is going to be on the Citadel. Yeah, that's fucking amazing, but...
Okay, so which mods are we putting in?
Okay, so we're going to do the additional animals.
Star farm animals.
Now, what do you harvest the farm animals? What's their use? Are they just to be friends?
No, they're the same. They're just like dinos. Like you harvest them, they'll give you stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you can harvest them, you can ride them, you can pet them, you can have them as pretty little pets.
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, we got to build for the pillars and not for the fillers, and that is yeah, that's exactly where I want this to go. I like the management. What is this? Dropbox distribution. What is?
Oh, so that, you basically put it down, and then you go in there, you set it all up, and then you literally go up to it, press Y, it will take everything out of your inventory that can go into the storage boxes or whatever storage, and then you press Y again, and it will automatically send it off. So all the wood that goes in there will automatically go to the wood storage and fill it up.
Okay, what's the distance on that? What's the distance on that?
I'm sure you can see a range or set a range.
Because I don't want to circumvent the train.
No, you can set a range to it.
No. I want to say it is, so mine's on, my base is on Herb Island. It's kind of on where your stone garden is. And it basically covers that whole area.
It covers the entire
That
Citadel?
whole, like, top one.
Like
Not
that?
the entire, but it's a good...
Is that an adjustable?
I reckon.
Is that an adjustable value?
I can go find out.
Because I do not want to lessen the necessity for the train to be doing all this. Like that's the deal breaker.
Yeah, it's not like a whole map sort of thing.
So what you're saying is if I have a base and I can essentially drop my materials anywhere in my base without having to go all the way to that piece of storage.
No, you got to take it to the drop box, stick it in the drop box, and then any storage item that is set up to take stuff from the drop box, you can then distribute it to the things without running around like a headless chicken.
But I wouldn't be able to send stuff from the Citadel to like Catalina Y-Base or wirelessly, right? Like,
No.
my train is still going to be a thing we need.
Yeah.
Because I need you to need the train.
Yeah.
This only works if we need the train.
Yeah, this is not worldwide. This is going to be a small area.
Okay.
Right, so hang on.
Like probably around the size of what the generator covers, if I had to guess.
Okay. Can you think of any negative aspects that this might have on what we're trying to do here?
No.
Okay. All right. Let them know. What?
Are we putting in a deco mod or no?
Well, hold on. Add this to the list of ones we're gonna talk about adding. I am approving this mod. It's overwhelmingly positive at 95.17%. If the people I'm looking to bring in here think this is going to be awesome, and the people I already have in here that I think are awesome think it's awesome, then yeah, I think it's awesome too, and we're going to do it.
Right. I just took a picture of my base with the range on it, just so you can see the range.
Okay, I'm looking at the picture you sent me now. Oh, that's it? It's just so it's a reverse draw.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 100% approved. Please, when you do make a note in the post that there is always the possibility of catastrophic mod failure, which would result in a rollback. Not that it just makes some sort of brief mention that we can roll back if we decide, because I want to test them through the weekend, right? Because I figure we'll have enough data to know if we want to clear it out for the next week.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then mods list. I'm going to look at the Western Structures mod first. Western Decor. This one was requested by a couple people for signs. I like the sign options that they have, and I do like that they add little like there's like barrels and jugs and crates and stuff, which I like different storage mediums. It looks like it really adds value to the Bob's Tales, and kind of is in universe with that. And since I'm building a lot with the Bob's Tales stuff, it would make the most sense to me if we're going to add a visual mod to add something like this. However, Larkin made a very detailed post, which I think he might have used ChatGPT, so maybe I shouldn't read too much into it. But he made a pretty detailed post to me about why adding building mods was not a good idea, and why he felt that it was a weakness for a server.
Yeah, because if anything happens, say the mod creator decides it's too much. They don't
Yeah.
want to keep up with the mod anymore, and it becomes outdated. Then people's bases are going to start crumbling.
Well, I don't want
You can't update the mod if there's no mod update. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want Tradewinds to be at the mercy of a mod developer who doesn't believe in what we're doing. I want our success to be 100% determined by us. So that's
Stuff like these animals, like if something happens and you can't update the mod or, they stop updating, whatever happens, worst is people just lose, animals. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't think it makes or breaks the game, if they lost a whole base. Does that make sense?
it does make sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, animals is like, okay, it's sad that you've lost your favourite animal or whatever, but you've still got everything that you...
Yeah, you can replace your chickens with dodos. You can replace your horses with ecus. There's sheep, there's ovises in the game. You can replace your sheep, datons for pigs.
Okay.
It's not, make or break the game.
I'm also looking at gold economy cross-platform. We're going to start having a certain amount of money that the Empire is going to release on a weekly basis through jobs and contracts and things like that, right? Certain amount of money we're putting out into the world, and everybody out there is going to be able to use that same money to come spend it back at the Citadel. And when we want them to spend more of it, we're going to make nicer things out there to buy. I'm going to do that. I no longer want to have a server where somebody can make the currency themselves, because then people are just going to do that. I do still want equivalently one metal bar to be worth 100 stone, right? But I want the business to be done with the coinage, and I want that to be what really earns you the nice things we have at the shop. Once again, keeping us on that gameplay loop of go to the Citadel, go do the jobs, go do the voyages, go do the things, because these are the way you make the money to get the things that you want. So,
makes perfect sense.
change my mind on the gold economy cross-platform mod with 12,000 downloads and 100% positive reviews. It has gold, silver, and copper, and a table to make it. Plus, if people lose stuff, we can reimburse them money and not actual items. And treasure chests.
Can you set what we use for ingrams on the server? Or is it just it's set, everybody gets it, or nobody gets it?
I believe that Shelby knows of some program that I can use to do additional things like that. I don't think that I have that from I just use Nitrado directly, straight to the vein.
Yeah.
So.
Like, it's just a fork, because if you do that, so at least then you could say, right, okay, well, I can make the stuff.
I mean, I don't want to be a fascist asshole about it, but yeah, if I could take away someone's ability to do it, that would...
yeah. But, as seeing as it's your server, it's your empire, and all the rest of it, you could go, well, I can make it so I can make the coinage, but nobody else can, just to give yourself that bit of security.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. You make a very good point. So we're going to get the gold economy cross-platform mod, and as we switch to this kind of currency. I don't want to use bushberries because there's something fundamentally corny about using berries as payment, or seeds as payment, for a bustling industrial metal-rich empire. I feel that the things that we mine from the Iron Spire, the gold, the silver, and the copper, should be used to, fund the whole thing. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to start keeping books. And Chat GPT is going to be great. So, yeah, gold economy cross-platform. Okay, and then let's see here. What other mods did you want me to look at? What other mods do we have on?
Wait, did we pick a deco mod? Is that the gold economy? Are we adding that?
We're adding the gold economy. That's just coins for currency.
Okay.
All
right.
I think that we should heavily consider the trank turrets mod at some point, but not now. But maybe later, so Batman can have trank turrets on the bat. But that's not priority right now. Okay. All right. So let's see here. We're going to browse mods, looking under structure mods. All right. Now you had told me that there was a skin mod for the front. No, what was it called? What's the original? It was the Klinger?
That's it. I can never say it.
Okay. Klinger additional rustic structures.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure that was a skin. I could be wrong now, mind you, and I could have just dropped it up.
I hear good things about the Klinger mods.
Everyone seems to really want that Klinger. I've heard people mention
They want the Klinger rustic,
I want it.
you know,
the additional rustic, or the additional structures? Because the additional structures is a solid no.
deco.
Like, if you get what's the one I put up? Because it's
Klinger additional rustic building. Let me think
oh,
of
my
this.
phone's gonna die. Shit.
Okay, I like the
Can you look at?
I like the roofs. I like their artisticness.
Yeah,
They
the
can be
roofs.
added.
That's one thing I wish Ark would have done a little better with is the roofing. Like, did not give us a lot of options. I have figured out a pretty sick way to make roofs, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm gonna just have to show you whenever you do my boat. And then you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, damn, now all my roofs have to look like that.
So there it is. It's on Curse Forge, so it's a cosmic Klinger's additional skin cosmetic rustic greenhouse. And then there is the skin, and then there is the skin cosmetic rusting building mod as well.
It appears that this adds a lot of new shaped pieces as well.
Let me see.
What the additional? What's the actual building mod?
Yeah.
The actual building mod adds, like, so you can have, instead of having sharp point roofs, you can have really sharp point roofs or slightly, like, shallower roofs.
Yes.
It also adds things that you can, like, feature bits to your walls and your ceilings and your roofs and stuff like that.
I
don't like
love
the
the
additional
use
structure.
of barrel. I love the use of the barrels as like a floating thing.
What
But
mod are you looking at?
Klinger Martins, Klinger additional rustic building.
Okay. I'm looking at Klinger additional structures. I don't think you would like this.
Fuck no, zero chance
Okay.
ever. I got a fake hokey digital display screen about how much infinity I can fit inside a box. No, no.
Yeah,
That's
so if you get the skin one, at least then it's just changing the skin. It's no different to the Bob's Tails stuff.
no, the
That's what I'm
tubular
guessing.
lights.
I haven't.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's like an expansion of Bob's Tails, kind of.
No, the frontier skin, the frontier structures one. Hold on.
What's it called?
Klinger additional skins, cosmetics, rustic buildings. You have mentioned this to me quite a couple times. Do you really like this? And does this fit into what your dream Arc experience would be?
Yeah, I think it would benefit like the building as well, because it's not, if you're not going to have the building parts in, what I totally get, like, your thoughts on that. But it's like if you have the skin bits in, like you have different windows, different doors. The greenhouse bit's really pretty. You can have lattice walls and stuff like that. But it's up to you. Like I don't mind.
Well, I know. I think they're.
What I've got.
I think they're very pretty. I'm going to say yes. Because it's skins. My big fear with the structure mods is if the mod goes away, the structure goes away, right? And I don't want to add too much variety yet into the way the world is being built. Not yet, but this. I feel I feel like this is just like this is a delicate enough branch off of what we're doing that we could have different regions and different fields. And I really feel that, like, especially if the Catalina wine mixer is going to be the first one to be building some buildings like this, I feel, especially in that area, it's going to work very well for everything. So I'm going to approve this one too. We're going to try the skins mod. It's cleaner, comes highly recommended, 100% positive reviews. Shouldn't do too much changing to the building. There has been a lot of there has been passionate pushback from a couple of the architects here about ones that add like different pieces that you can't normally have as far as the shape. Because I mean, it's almost like a puzzle putting these houses together. Add extra bunch of different extra shapes in there, like it's definitely.
Give me 2 seconds. I just got to pop off for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, the Klinger additional skins cosmetic rustics mod, small 88 megabytes.
You said Klinger additional
Skin cosmetics rustic building.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to look at one of the decos on her list. I know it's not your top priority, but for
No.
some people,
Tell me.
it will really make a difference.
Nope. I'm listening. Which one? What's it called?
I gotta find her list. Hold on 1 second. Added a list. Mod suggestions. Here we go. Let's look at circa RR medieval roleplay deco. That sounds like it fits.
Is there going to be dresses? I want clothing.
I don't know.
I want
so.
clothing. I want
RR medieval roleplay deco.
RR. I got RR medieval structures. No.
Hold on.
Oh, there's a second page. Hold on.
Medieval roleplay deco. Ooh. Looks alright. Oh my god, look at all the church stuff. Rios is gonna shit her pants.
Oh.
But it adds... Some of this stuff looks so good. Like, look at the little fish on platters on the benches.
Okay.
But I don't like when it adds, like... Like, I like the idea of the outdoor, like, the skinning stand.
How about this? Why don't we leverage these types of mods and the approval of them for the people that are putting in the most for like not time spent, but like, you know, building the world and like, you know, doing the characters and writing the stories. You know, we could definitely. It would be easy to make a case for the addition of these things if I could write an expose on how great, you know, the progress is on a certain thing. Because I took the whole server you saw on a run through a Larkin's build before I gave the mutiny pitch speech to the friend. So.
No, this is the one you want, man.
Which one?
Look up Circa's roleplay deco.
Circa?
Yeah, this one's a lot simpler. It doesn't add a bunch of, like, usable stuff per se. It's not going to add a bunch of different cooking stuff, like crafting stuff. It's not that. It's just decoration, furniture.
Furniture?
Yes. Pots, barrels, Bibles, chairs, different kinds of very royal, imperial-looking chairs.
You are... Listen. I know you. I see you. I know you. I see you. You're very talented, but this is me we're talking to, okay? Like, it's working, but it was already working, and not because of that. You don't have to do that. I know it looks imperial, obviously. Come on.
Gosh, this is why I said you have to come to me, okay? Because I know how to hit his roleplay sweet spot over here.
She knows exactly what kind of nerd I am. All right.
But you see, it's just furniture.
And
I
this
didn't
is
want anything that had like crafting abilities or that puts different
yes.
like
This
crafting machines
this is a mod.
together.
This is a good mod. This not
Yeah.
so. If we are building beautiful things on the outside, I think it's just as important to be able to make them look good on the inside.
That is how I feel.
This hits all my check marks. The only thing that worries me is the 68.37% approval positive. Like 309,000 people and over 30% instead of them had an issue.
Let me Google it. Hold on. Let me Google it.
And we're going to be stressing our server pretty hard by what we're doing. I really think. By the time the Skyway platforms are done and some of these these things are done, I want this mod, but I need you to convince me that it's okay to want this mod because that has been concerning.
No, I haven't used it, so that's why I want to look at reviews real quick and see what people are saying. Because you also have to consider how many people have. I mean, I download mods and don't leave reviews. So.
Well, we're in early access, and at the end of the day, I'm under no obligation. We're under no obligation as the admin staff to make any promises that things are going to stay any certain one way. I would hope that we made the point clear
From
that.
what I remember, from when I've used it, it's okay, but the lighting's a bit shit.
Oh, nope. Lighting issues? That's a skill issue.
Not lighting issues so much, but it's just, it doesn't look right for me, personally.
If they ever release this Circos Dune RP Essentials mod, we have to consider that for Treehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
what
I'm
else?
saying. Like, I'd love a mod because her temple is empty. You know, like I'd love a mod where we could give her crosses and Bibles and.
We need to be
You know.
we need to be careful not to let our adventurous ADHD keep us from recognizing that she would she would not make a case for we need to go work on her stuff.
Like,
But she's very unimposing when it comes to the flow of where things are going. She chooses to flow with the current. I worry that we could drain her completely if we don't also include the template, because I like her writings. I like that presence, and I really feel like, yeah. So I think I'm gonna ask Krios and say, Krios, how would you feel about going on a ride through the train and writing a tale based on your journeys, taking the train around Tradewinds and the places that you are able to go to and see? I'm hoping that she will want to do that because I would love to read that.
yeah.
All right,
I've been talking to her, by the way. I know she hasn't been on, but I've been talking to her.
Okay, so everything's good? She still loves us, wants to hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's fine. She's just been working, and then when she gets on, nobody else is on, so she's been taking nights to herself, which I told her sometimes you gotta do so you don't get burnt out.
Yeah. Okay. All right, what's the next mod I'm looking at?
Medieval RP Deco, if you're thinking about church stuff. So their church stuff alone has a baptism, a church altar, church bench 1, 2, 3, church brazier 2, church carpet, church podium, tomb, and tombstone.
Isn't the
Have
one?
you used that mod?
Yes, I use that.
Does it have crafting stuff in it that alters the crafting nature of base game?
Craftable food.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
everybody
look
uses.
at yeah.
I add some seeds as well. What's not a terrible thing personally.
New crops?
Up to you.
New
Yeah,
crops?
new crops. So
Okay.
you get aloe vera, basil, beans, beets, blackberries, celery, cinnamon, chickpea, chili, cilantro,
I love it.
garlic, lettuce, lime, mint, olive, onions, peppers. I am missing some rye, strawberries, thyme, fucking turmeric, tuna, wheat, apples, hemp.
You had me at
It's
seeds.
got an arc. Yeah,
Okay.
it does have some.
Is that a larger crop plot I'm seeing?
It has over 200 build items.
Okay. Well, my big fear with the adding a visual mods is like doing a spike in one flavor and direction, and then either never doing anything other again or mixing completely with a different style and artist. If the lighting's good on this, and there's a lot of items to choose from.
I do use anything she does, I like a lot.
Oh, she?
It's the same as, yes, she.
Oh, I trust a mod made by a woman way well over the high of a
This is the
man.
mod we put in that we removed. The our home deco.
No, I'm talking about the... No, I'm talking about the medieval roleplay deco.
Oh.
But you said there were lighting
yes,
issues.
There's normal stuff. No, the lighting issues with the other deco one.
Oh.
I don't ever have any problem with.
Oh, then yeah, this one.
RR's
So, yeah, I was looking at the RR until you said lighting issues. You must have been talking about a different one. Yeah, do the RR one. That's the one we're going to go with.
Oh, yeah.
Medieval roleplay.
Yeah. It's also got bathroom stuff as well.
Yeah.
Good. We shit in the game as a
It does
function.
have-
I'd like to do it in a nice place.
Yeah. It does have a deco tannery rack, tannery table. I don't think you can use it. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think you can.
My biggest... Well, you already have me convinced on the visual aspect of it, and you definitely have me convinced on just the sheer amount of things that we can do with it. My only concern
Oh,
is...
the bathroom has... Oh, sorry.
My only concerns with mods are... well, the big one obviously doesn't circumvent any of the systems you're trying to put in place. Doesn't cheat, allow for cheating, anything instant, anything infinite,
No.
anything overstacked.
Yeah,
I like...
big thing, we don't want to take away from the purpose of the base game, like crafters and stuff, right? So if it takes away like the need for a Fabby or a Smithy or...
I want to say no.
Okay.
Good. All right, so I'm convinced at this point, and if it functions fine, then this is just going to be what we have. So go ahead and say
We're
we're
doing this.
the medieval roleplay deco. Yep, we're doing this one. The world we're building, I want the Empire. The kind of style I'm going for is not to say this is the lore, but the style is kind of like we used to be bad, but now we're good, right? Like in the medieval times, we were like Britain and fucking absolute, conquerors, right? But now we're kind of refined, and there's more of a like the flavor of brutalism is there, but it has expression to it. I don't know. You'll see it. You will see it better explained in visual medium than a way I could ever put it into words. Short
I'm
version.
feeling like you're saying, like, it's like Atlantis. You know the Disney film Atlantis, like the best film ever?
Yeah.
Like, they were people of war, but obviously as their knowledge and disaster happened, they actually were like, actually, no, war is bad.
Yeah. Readapted systems for you. Absolutely. I love that.
Can we do 30 minutes for the update? That'll give people a little bit of time to get off.
Yeah, give them 30 minutes for the update. Let them know ahead of time what we're downloading so they can get that started if they need to. They're all pretty small. Okay, so yeah, print that one, and then and let them know this. Let them know this is part of our phase one.
Okay.
This is the last bits of phase one, and with these mods, we will build out the rest of the function. I will make a big speech again about and to work better. Later on, probably I'll craft that this weekend. But yeah, just give the idea in the sense that we're confident in this. This is where we're going to go, and make sure that we're excited about all the opportunities this is going to present.
You want to hear what I wrote?
Not yet. I want to keep looking at mods in case there's anything else because I don't want to download the anymore for a while.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's see here. I am going to look for anything relating to trade. Okay.
I am sad that they haven't got any eco mods out yet for Ascended.
Eco mods.
Eco, she is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mod person.
Krios says she doesn't want crosses and Bibles.
It hasn't got crosses and Bibles, it's just like how I would describe an English church sort of setting, so like the nice wood carvings and stuff. I don't think we should beat Christianity anyway.
No, fuck Christianity. Why did you tell her that?
I mean, what do you mean?
You tell her she didn't have crosses?
She was gonna be stoked.
For
She
crosses?
said the Bible scared the shit out of me. And I was like, fuck that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not religious. I don't know.
That's so.
If they're going to have a religion on the island, I feel like it should be a paganish religion, personally.
All right.
Certainly biased, but...
Tell them I'm downloading the Better Trains mod to refine that system, and may delete one or the other. But right now, that gives me. You just tell them I'm adding the Better Trains mod, so we just the train. Yeah, adding Better Trains. If they want explanation, I'll give it to them. No one's gonna fucking complain about the train. Not when it's done. But I mostly just want the engine, because the engine has a light on the front of it, and it looks kind of stupid at night driving with that train with no light on it. And it has speed differences that I can set.
He said, think more ancient temple and less Gothic church.
That's funny.
Krios, she is so resilient. Like, she is the sweetest and most understanding person ever.
Okay, so that's all for trains. Any other suggestions? Anything that we can write books with? Anything with... We look up book.
I know if you got the medieval one, I know there's a printing press in there.
Let's see. I do want stuff like that. That's awesome. But what I also want, like, you know how you ever play Minecraft?
Yeah.
I want a place where people can write. I like adding things like that.
Pretty sure that's what. I've never used the printing press other than just to make it a pretty. Dino Book? What the fuck is Dino Book? Dino Book provides you with required information on how to tame most dinosaurs on the Earth. The mod is nearly development.
What'd you say?
Oh no, I was just looking up a mod. I literally just typed in book. Let's see what's popped up. Not like a lot. I'll take you on your face.
All right. Were there any? What else do we have on the mod suggestion list? Any specific dinos? Somebody said something about a giant sarco.
Oh, the Dinosuchus.
Yeah.
That's an Archeditions.
Oh, that's okay.
And, I mean, I like it. It is a massive alligator. It's huge. My last server, I found a hot pink one too. It was fucking dope. So the terroristic threat proved to not be a terroristic threat yesterday?
No, but it did turn into a server-wide, like, it turned into a podcast. And then I'm pretty sure I convinced Sassy's friend to come help us, because what he's trying to do is what I'm trying to do, and it doesn't sound like Sassy's got the scale right now to do that. And I had him overcome on the weight issues, because I told him, I said, look, you know, because we talked about it. Like, he was talking about how, like, the stories were important, and, like, that's what connects you to the world, and that things are realistic. And I took him on a tour of the Citadel after I listened to him telling me about all the things that make him make things great and what he wants to do. And I brought him to the Citadel, and Sassy hopped on the stream, and then she called him and guilt-tripped the fuck out of him to get him to hurry up so he could go back and help them look at the new mods they had. And I didn't give a shit about it or anything. I didn't really say anything. But he stayed for a little while, and I walked him around, I showed him everything, he got really excited about it. Told me he'd come back, so if he doesn't, we know why. Yeah. I might have accidentally struck a chord with her.
Wait, with who?
With
I
Sassy?
missed something.
Did you?
Uh,
Just drown me out? I know I talk a lot. Come on.
no, my baby was over here whining. I got distracted.
Okay.
Blame it on the baby.
You know, I mean, it's a smart tactic. Why can't I access the mods list?
What is it? Are you sleepy?
I gotta. Where's this?